I remember maybe a couple of years ago that somebody told me that basically like Uno got shot.
Right.
Was that, when you look back at that, was that a really sort of fundamental changing point that like forced you to really think about what you were doing and where you were at in your life?
Oh hell yeah. Of course, anybody who that happened to, like, especially when you feel like it's somebody close, you know what I'm saying? Or regardless, it's like you gotta just check your surroundings. Like you gotta make sure niggas is really here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be you can't think everybody, bro. Like realistically, that's why growing up you see them demographics be like 9th grade, all the fans, 10th grade, less fans, 11th grade, 3 friends, 12th grade, no friends. That's really how it be like. You know what I'm saying? You just got it. Because the more you peep who really here for you, the more you see like what's really going on. And that's what I had to learn. God.
Do you feel like you started
I don't
moving?
follow niggas like that.
You start moving around a lot different because of that?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to put myself in situations where anything could happen.
Right. I started moving smart because I was just moving around like, I just move around like a little street kid, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no shit, just moving around with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we lit together, yeah, we finna get lit. But as you grow older, you understand that ain't the way, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay on you gotta focus on you so you can get some money, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be getting no money with just having fun every day with everybody. You gotta harness on yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the people who really focus you for you, that's gonna help you achieve that. That's what you got for.
Especially as you become successful, all of a sudden you just become more and more of a target, more and more bad shit that could happen to you that wouldn't happen to a random person.
Yeah, and I spoke a lot about that in my album. I was just touching up on basics about like you gotta watch who you call your friends, and you know what I'm saying, keep close, keep your eyes on your enemies, you know what I'm saying, and your friends. Like you gotta keep your eyes on both of them because you don't know. You gotta stay to yourself. Almost.
Facts. Okay, so because I went back through my research and I seen an extremely old version of UnoTheActivist in that first Carti video from way back. Ooh, man, you had the flat brimmed hat on. I don't know what the song's called. It's just, if you search Playboi Carti first video, you're all in that video.
Are you talking about the Cry video?
Yeah, because it was over that old currency sample or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hard. That was 9th grade act.
9th grade.
That was 9th grade act.
Wow. So
Yeah.
if you think
Very
about
sad.
that, like where were you at in your life or what memories does that bring back?
I ain't gonna lie, and at that specific time, I was really running. I was really running in the streets, like really, like breaking into houses and shit breaking in cribs across the neighborhood, across the street and shit like that, like just skipping school, getting high every day. Like I remember the first day of 9th grade, like 8th grade, I ain't smoked that much. 8th grade summer, I started smoking. You know what I'm saying? On my birthday, I'll never forget it. I just watched my friends. It was my birthday. I walked home. I was like, hey, man, what weed at, man? I'm trying to smoke. They looking at me like, you trying to sweat? You know what I'm saying? Boom. So I started smoking my birthday. Boom. 9th grade came. I'm smoking every day before I get on the bus, facing them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Face a half a blunt of mid every day. I swear I faced a half a blunt of mid every day before school.
Wow.
Boom.
I still do. Half a blunt of mid. That's my morning recipe.
I went to the school. The hoe was like, you changed.
Because you got that different vibe, different aura.
Because my eyes red as a motherfucker.
You look grown up. I don't know what it is, but there's something different about you.
God, nigga looking. That's when you the outcast one. Whoever the first nigga start smoking is always the outcast. Until everybody starts smoking, then he the coolest one.
That's so real, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He the real, he the plug. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to him for the guy.
Right.
That's basically how it was. Like, just one of the first niggas smoking, outcast at first, and then now everybody on my dick for smoking. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
But that was 9th grade. How old were you when you first started to actually get some hype going as a musician? Like when you really started to come out to LA and be doing shit?
Oh, like a year after I graduated high school.
Okay.
Like the following year after I graduated, I came to LA. Oh God. But no, when I was in high school, that's when I started buzzing, like locally type shit. Like everybody know my songs at the parties and shit. I had this song called I Doubt It. Like this shit going, I ain't gonna lie, I play it right now. I still sound like I made it like 2 years ago.
Right.
But that was my first song that just had every party. I'm walking down the street on Edgewood. I hear they playing it in the club. I try to go in there, like, yo, this my song.
Right.
Buddy like, yeah, that's what they all say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so then like the following year, I just started getting more buzz, like just dropping on SoundCloud and shit. I don't know, I really was just dropping on SoundCloud. That's really all I was doing, just in the crib, dropping on SoundCloud.
Right.
And that shit just, somebody just found that shit like on some, you know, surfing the web shit. You know how motherfuckers used to be back in the day trying to find new talent?
Uh-huh.
And that's when I was getting like 400, 500 views. Nah. I was getting like probably like 2,000, 3,000 views on SoundCloud though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a lot though.
Yeah. Well, as a kid, yeah.
Yeah,
You start
as a
getting
kid, like
excited.
Excited as
And
hell.
SoundCloud was probably brand new to you too.
But like that's like 2,000, 3,000 like the first week though. You know what I'm saying? Like really going up on some shit. So then my boy 40 Ounce, I got tagged in hot new hip hop shit.
Oh really?
Randomly.
40-ounce van.
Yeah, 40 Ounce, man. I feel like 40 Ounce, shout out that nigga. He the one who really kicked my career off. Like
Really?
he the one who really got the buzz behind me.
That's crazy. Shit. There's a bunch of people that could say that about him. He was
Yeah,
very
'cause
early
he
on
was-
a lot of people.
Yeah, he was doing the playlist with hot new hip hop and shit. And like he was posting my songs in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And like motherfuckers just liking that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Views start going up. Like, I think I hit my first million that year.
Damn.
Because of 40, on God.
Shout out to him. That was like,
That was 2016 days. That's
wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I graduated in 2014. And that was like 2015, summer 2016. You know what I'm saying? So like the following year after I graduated.
there's a lot of pressure for somebody who's just getting that opportunity. They don't really know anybody who necessarily knows the music industry. You know,
Fucked up. It's fucked up because I ain't know nothing about nothing. Like at that time, I ain't think nothing about them posting me. You know what I'm saying? How new hip hop. Like I didn't think nothing about it. Like you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like I should have went harder when I, you know what I'm saying? When I found out that, you know what I'm saying? All them blogs was posting me and everybody was fucking with me and shit.
because now it seems so much more obvious. We see like a new rapper every month or every couple months who like gets a small underground thing and all of a sudden they're huge. And like that was like a new concept of like, oh, I'm buzzing on SoundCloud, so therefore I can just blow up from here.
Yeah, like right now, I feel like I said earlier, I feel like I got the biggest hype right now than I ever had before. You know what I'm saying? As an artist. Even though it was a big hype back then, it really wasn't no hype. You know what I'm saying? Like people talk about it now like, yeah, it was a hype. Because they remember, like, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't really go hard as it for back then. Like they didn't appreciate it at the time.
Right.
They appreciate it over time. You know what I'm saying? But like now, it's like they kind of appreciate it immediately almost when I drop it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Yeah, because I mean, do you feel, because you waited a couple of years after you originally started buzzing to sign.
Yeah.
Do you?
I actually signed in 2017.
Oh, so 2017, a little earlier than.
I never really told nobody I signed. This is the first time I ever in an interview said I signed.
Oh, really?
Literally.
To Republic.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the first time I really just ever came out and said I was signed to somebody.
Did you always want to keep that under wraps? Did you want to be low key about it because you felt like people would view it in a certain way?
I mean, yeah, no, in a sense, because it's like I signed to Republic, but it's not like I was signed to them on some, yeah, he's gonna be the focus. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like he's the focus of the label type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signing no shit like that almost. So it's just like we just kept it on the low because I was still almost independent in a sense with it. You know what I'm saying? Still gotta do my own, get my own marketing buzz and shit and all that. Basically.
It's interesting because like
Essentially, it's just like a distribution deal almost.
the fans think like, oh, somebody signs, that means that they're going to get gigantic and the label's going to make them gigantic. So then like that really increases the pressure that the fans are going to put on you.
Motherfucker might sign for a whole bunch of money, like millions of dollars, but they really owed all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The less you sign for is really the better because you can pay that shit right back. And then now you just free in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time to renegotiate. You know what I'm saying? You got leverage type shit.
They ever try to get you to do anything that you thought was kind of goofy?
Of course, but that's what every label gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But was it like a lot of pressure? Like I know some people like the label really pushing them to do some weird ass shit.
Nah, not like, and weird is what? Like, what you talking about?
I don't know, like do a song with this weird ass person, wear a dress in the video. I don't know, wear a garbage bag in the video. I don't know.
That's when motherfuckers be signing for them big ass budgets and like they gotta do all that because like you signed in for this and you gotta do whatever the fuck we want you to do. I ain't do all that. You know what I'm saying? We got it calm there. You know what I'm saying? Cool little bullying. We bullying. Nice. Put out my music. That's it.
That's good. What when did Fawny come into the picture, and what's the status of you guys' relationship these days? That's one thing that the fans really want answers on.
I really should put that boy on my album, but it's like we so much of friends that we don't even.
You don't even think about it like that. Like it's not necessary.
It ain't really necessary. We don't get man, that man just walked in my crib one day actually. Like I was standing at this shit called Westmar Lost. You know what I'm saying? Ruby Rose is actually standing there. She was standing on the floor atop my shit.
Oh, you dated Ruby Rose back in the day? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Nah.
Trying to get him real quick.
Hey, but nah, on some real shit.
Shout out Ruby.
Yeah. But that nigga just really just knocked on my door one day. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met him. That's how I met a lot of people though. It was like on some pretty proud shit.
Was this the trap house of sorts? People pulling up because you had something available?
No. I honestly don't know why. I honestly really, you know what I'm saying?
Just energy.
Just energy. Like, we used to be in the group chat with each other, you know what I'm saying? All of us, we had the fake TSZ, but I don't even know what it's called at that time. We were just in a friend group chat. You know what I'm saying? Our homie put us in the friend group chat. That nigga FaceTimed me one day. I think I was sitting on the bitch back like this. He was like, yo, I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We already had been talking, like, it's like on some internet shit, but we was doing it through text messages. Like,
right.
Man, back when they had kick before, you know what I'm saying, all this shit. So it's like, he pulled up to my crib. First day he got there, we go out to a party. We instantly get in the fight with the whole party.
The whole party?
I ain't getting in the fight. I done diffused the situation, but the whole party trying to beat him, you know what I'm saying? Whoop his ass on some shit. That man was just wilding since day one. Like the first week I was with him, nigga, we was getting fights every day with just random motherfuckers. It was lit though, you know what I'm saying? But
you were young, you didn't mind?
Yeah.
You were up for the smoke though, even when this whole party tried to kill him?
I was up for all the smoke. But yeah, that's how I really first met him.
That's crazy. So has your relationship gone through any ups and downs, or has it always been pretty cool?
That's still my boy to this day.
Right.
Shout out that nigga. His album just dropped. Our albums dropped in the same month. My shit dropped July 10th. Go check it out. 8 everywhere. His album dropped on the 21st. Go check it out. It's everywhere. Clairvoyant.
Yeah, because I mean the fans, they love seeing you guys together.
Yeah,
that's a big deal to them.
But in a sense, we was never really a group though, and
right.
that's what people always try to make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? And so us being friends, we just realized we ain't have to drop that much music out of nigga. We see each other every day. You know what I'm saying? So we can like kind of build our own careers up as individual artists. That's really what happened. So it's like people think we separated, but we never separated type shit.
Because that's such a thing for kids to do, is that they just come up with like a crew name or a little clique or whatever.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you start to realize like, oh, my friendships are not always as set in stone, so I'm not gonna like make up a name for whatever it is our friendship is.
You always want to stab yourself as an independent artist because motherfuckers gonna start paying y'all as a group. Then if y'all motherfuckers gonna try to get y'all group deals,
right,
it's gonna be like 60-40 type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas gonna be tripping on the cuts and the face of the group and shit like that. Like nah, we are individual artists. We just fuck with each other tough. You know what I'm saying? Same with me and Lucky, like we just fuck with each other tough.
I feel like you, Fawny, and Lucky all kind of fall into a similar category of like artists that sort of
because we hang out, so niggas put us in the category together, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? We kind of made our own category type shit on some real shit.
But you guys are like kind of early era like SoundCloud rappers, quote unquote, but like still have massive respect from the fan bases and fan bases.
But today, people still find those categories though.
Yeah.
To this day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we started some shit.